Kauai Coffee began its sustainability certification journey about 4 years ago, and we began looking at all of our processes across the company. So the ability to use propane in the right place at the right time allows us to be sustainable across all of our processes. Coffee is a fruit. We grow fruit in the orchard. The orchard is harvested in the fall. The fruit comes off the beans, and then the beans are washed and then dried. So we use propane first during the drying process. That dryness rate needs to be the same batch to batch, and certainly within each batch. The better we can control the drying process and the more uniform we can make that dryness level, the better our coffee quality. The roasting process requires a very precise application of heat. We're basically going from room temperature to the finished temperature over a set period of time. That heat is transferred to the beans. The beans need to be heated at a uniform rate so that we don't burn parts of the bean or undercook other parts of the bean. So that comes down to the expertise of my roast masters, but also to the predictability of the equipment fueled by propane. In my opinion, propane is resilient and affordable. Because of the consistency of the product, the way that it performs, we're able to monitor our processes well. We're able to monitor the product coming through those processes well, and propane has actually lowered our cost of drying overall. When we were using other forms of fuel to do our drying, our dryness rates were not nearly as exact. By using propane in our drying processes, I don't have to dedicate agricultural land to drying decks. If I were to dry my volume of coffee on a drying deck, it would require nearly 80 acres of drying decks, and labor, and time. Now that we're using propane across all of our processes, we're able to get exactly what we need and measure it very precisely. It does contribute to our resiliency. It allows us to compress our drying process and achieve the standards that we require in terms of quality. It's being able to do the right things at the right time, the right cost, across all of our functions.